What's good, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. I started to stop by today, man, to give y'all some real spiel, man, because I seen some on TV, and the shit was funny to me, right? I ain't never seen Superman in real life. I ain't never seen Superman in real life till I seen this boy here, man. That's why I say, man, y'all got to be careful what y'all do out here in these streets, man. Because there's consequences, repercussions for everything you do in life, right? So now this boy go in front of this judge in Nevada. We all seen it. I just started to elaborate on it because every time I look at it, that shit gets more funny and funnier and funnier to me, right? Here he is in court. And we're going to look at the video in a minute. He give his spiel about what he's trying to do, what he's trying to accomplish, and he presents probation to the judge. He presents probation to the judge, right? Which is a good thing if you ain't never been in trouble or if you ain't a repeated offender that had the same cases he had, right? Now you want to continually come in front of the judge and you got these domestic violence cases, right? I can see if you had cases where you one-on-one with a guy, but you still stepped in the courtroom for jumping on women, right? And just so happen you go into a female courtroom. If you actually think she gonna let you make it. Say, like I said, I seen this video, man. I said, well, I be damn. This boy done turned to the real Superman, right? And you can tell he was out on bond or whatever for the case he was on. So that was a good thing. They gave him a chance. But he had to know when he came back to court that his ass was in trouble. His ass was in trouble. And they let him give his spiel and everything, man. That's why I say, cowards don't fall too far from the tree. That ain't even to say that his daddy was a coward. But he picked up coward ways. Why? Picked up coward ways and started jumping on women, right? I don't know him. I ain't trying to get to know him. But he put himself out there like this. And it's a public case. And you put your motherfucking self on display when you went in the courtroom like a damn fool. You got a case on top of a case, clown. As a matter of fact, you get the Clown of the Year award. I'm going to get that to you. And I hope you see this video so I can tell you, you get the Clown of the Year award. You want to do all that shit out here in the streets. All that shit in the streets as far as doing whatever you was doing. But the main thing you was doing, you was jumping on women. And I'm assuming you was in a relationship. I don't know what the fuck went on. But I'm only speaking on what I saw. Right? And when that judge said what she said, he lost it. You know why? Because he knew one thing. I fucked up. And now I got to pay the piper. That's why I say it's consequences and repercussions for everything you do out here in this world, man. But when that prison talk come up, motherfuckers get scared. They start shaking in their boots. That's the number one reason why a motherfucker would tell it on you. Just imagine if somebody was in his case with him, their ass going to jail. They going to jail because he don't want to lose his freedom. He did everything he could to try to talk that lady into probation. And he wasn't going to do nothing but fuck it off. He wasn't going to do nothing but fuck it off because he was going to jump on another woman. We know that because when he got upset at this woman, what's the first thing he do? We're going to see in a minute. We already done saw it, though. I just like playing it due to the fact because I know what I'm dealing with, and we see it every day. Motherfuckers talk that talk, but when it's time to walk that walk, it don't want to have nothing to do with that prison system, whether it be jail, state jail, and any other jail. They don't want shit to do with it. So like I said, man, I just come here to get my spiel on it. Because I thought the shit was real funny. It's real funny to me. The boy turned into Superman in the courtroom, man. So guess what we gonna do, man? Even though we done seen it, but this is what's comical to me. Because the motherfuckers scared of that jail and they pretend that they not. He wanted that motherfucking probation so bad he didn't know what to do. Because he didn't want to go to jail. But you can't overlook what you did, man. Why not just go in the courtroom and just bite that bullet and say, you know what, man, I fucked up, so guess what? I'm going to go on and do my time, whatever she give me, and I'm going to get back out. You've been in this motherfucking courtroom 3 times for the same thing, domestic violence. You just like jumping on women, man. You like jumping on women, man. So let's check this out, man. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. Hold on. See if I can pull it up. Look at it. He get the crowd out of you. Look at the other white boy back there. Fight up there and fight his whole life. It's street work.
Hey, get off her. Get off her. Oh, man. You're good. Stop. Don't do this.
And look at their ass. Don't do it.
Hey, where's Mary Kate? Is she okay? Hey. Hey, can you fucking radio somebody? Yeah, give me all the heart. Fucking radio somebody.
Oh, shame, man.
Oh my gosh. This fucking skin's hanging. No, come on, buddy. Call 911.
Look at that, man. He gets the Clown of the Year award. And guess what the first thing he said when he jumped the table? This why you know he ain't gonna change. First what he said when he jumped the table. Bitch! That's what he did when he jumped on that girl, called a bunch of bitches. Real spill, man. I just thought that shit was funny to me, man. I thought it was funny, so you know what? I said, you know what? It don't get, you can't make this shit up out here, man. Ain't nowhere in the world you can make this shit up about what these dudes do. They talk all that motherfucking tough talk all day, but go down the street and jump on a woman. And then when they facing some time in the courtroom, this is how they display their gangster shit. He probably wasn't gonna get number 6 or 7 years, but y'all already know motherfuckers terrified of anything that got to do with being locked up. Terrified. They terrified to do any kind of time. A motherfucker was telling on you for some traffic tickets. If you ride in the car with him, and the person could be driving, and the motherfucker say, no, it ain't my car, it's his car. That's why I say, man, don't do the motherfucking crime if you can't do the time. Prime example. Got a boy right here, probably jumped on the same woman, same 3 times, and went to court and gave his spiel, and the judge didn't accept that shit. And you heard what she said, no, I ain't going for that shit this time. I think you need to go see some places. And he knew one thing. She was only talking about your motherfucking ass going to prison. You going to prison. And I ain't even said how long you was going to go. I ain't even said how long you was going to go. But she knew right then when he jumped that motherfucking me podium over there to try to get at her, and he ain't even hurt her. She came out of the incident with minor cuts and bruises. Minor cuts and bruises. And the other white boy that was in the back of him, he got number 3 shots, but he was on his game though. You see, soon as he jumped that motherfucker, that white boy said, oh no, well, that ain't happening. It ain't happening. All I'm saying is this here, man. If you do the motherfucking crime, get ready to do the time. Don't go in that motherfucking courtroom with that yes sir, no sir shit. Because when you was out here in these motherfucking streets, you was tough. So like I said, man, I seen that shit. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. And I watched it 5 or 6 times, man, even before I said something about it. I said, look at this motherfucking human Superman. But he ran into a motherfucking female kryptonite and brought his ass right back down to earth, man. Lois Lane wasn't trying to hear that shit. She said, no, I think you need to go somewhere else. And she didn't even say where he was going. He didn't even let the woman get it out. He called a bunch of bitches and hoes and everything before he reached his destination. And you know he got the motherfucking boots put on his ass. They kicked him dead in his ass as soon as he jumped across that motherfucking counter. Soon as he jumped up over that table, and he did some real quick, swift shit. He got up to that motherfucking magistrate real quick. But that just shows you, man. It just shows you, man, these boys don't want to go to no jail, man. And I don't blame him. But you got to watch out what you do out here, man. Don't get involved with a motherfucker where you got to beat on them. So if you got to beat on a woman, man, leave her. Because you're going to be in this boy here position where you got to do some fool shit. And then you go viral. If anybody want to go viral, go to the courtroom and do what he did. Your ass going viral the wrong way. Real spill, man. You going viral backwards. So like I said, man, I just thought I'd tap in, man, because I thought that shit was funny, man. You know, he get the Fool of Wayne Europe 2024, and that's coming from me. You know, he went viral going backwards, man. And I'm wondering what the girl was thinking, the one he jumped on. If they didn't know, now they know. Everybody proved their point that you is just as ignorant as you come. You ignorant as you come. And then, like I said, when he jumped up over the motherfucking me goddamn table, the first thing you do is call a woman a bitch. So, man, I just thought I'd stop by, man, share a little old laughter with y'all, man, because that shit was funny to me. And it should be funny to him when he watched that shit to see how stupid he is. You know, you got some ignorant people out here, man. So, man, guess what? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. It ain't nothing spectacular, man. I just want to make a motherfucker laugh just like I laugh. And he can't even get mad when people laughing at him. Why? Because you done it to yourself, man. You put yourself on this big old spotlight. You went viral on every motherfucking channel. YouTube, CNN, World News. You all that. You all that. If you ever wanted to go viral, you went viral this time, son. You finally made it to the big league. So like I said, man, if you cannot do the time, don't do the crime. Especially 3 times. 3 times in a row, domestic violence, they looking at you as a violent motherfucker. And you got charges on top of charges. I guess you thought you weren't going to have to get no charges when you jumped on the motherfucking judge. You got to be the craziest motherfucker in the world. But also, I understand one thing. Mental health is real, man. So we're going to chalk this video up and his situation up to mental health. Because you already in custody and you catch another motherfucking domestic violence. Not only on the person that you're messing with, you catch it on the judge. You catch motherfucking violent assault on the judge. What you think you got coming off of that? So anyway, like I said, man, I just thought this shit was funny, man. You either laugh with me or you can laugh at him. But when you watch the video, you can't help but to laugh, man, and say to yourself, this motherfucker is as ignorant as the day is long, man. So y'all remember to hit that like button and subscribe button, man. Salute.